Tonight's Question Everything. Has traffic in Greater Boston gotten worse? Boy, I was stuck in it this morning and sure seems like it. WBZ's Kristina went searching for answers.
It's terrible. It usually is.
From brake lights to the GPS.
It's gotten worse. There's more cars on the road.
Greater Boston commuters are seeing red.
I actually live 2.3 miles away. It takes me like 40 minutes to get to work in the morning.
I have to admit, this idea first came to me on my own morning commute. It took me 90 minutes to get 26 miles. And I wondered, has Greater Boston traffic gotten worse?
Delays are solid back beyond Furnaceburg Parkway in the backup.
Here at Total Traffic, eyes are always on the roads.
You know, north-south is always bad. East-west wasn't as bad for a while. We're starting to see that pick up now.
The answer seems to be yes. The Mass Department of Transportation says there's been very heavy congestion on major roadways in recent weeks. Data from Waze shows from last year to this year, traffic has gone up 5% in Boston, 2% north of the city, 10% west, and almost 9% south.
Oh, definitely with people back from vacation. I think if people are back into their regular routines, schools are back open, I think more people are returning to the office.
U.S. Census numbers show the number of people who work from home is dropping, as some companies are mandating a return to the office.
For the first week of October, we'll be back to being 4 days in the office if we're within an hour of the office.
You've heard the saying, it takes an hour to get from Boston to Boston. For Abby, her short distance commute can still mean a long drive.
The last 4 months, or even the last 2 months, it's like just become insane. It's completely unpredictable. You can leave at the same time every day, and it can be different every day. A 5-mile commute takes me close to 45 minutes some days, and even more than that. It can really depend on the day.
So other than fewer people working from home, could there be another explanation? Like, are people not taking public transportation like they used to? Turns out they aren't. Half-empty commuter lots at Wellington Station suggest less people take the train. Compared to pre-pandemic times, nearly 500,000 fewer people are taking public transit every day, which maybe means more people are on the roads. Plus, it's construction season, and Carfax info says the fall is actually the worst time for crashes, too. Just this week, several crashes like this one in Wilmington caused major morning backups. So what, if anything, can we do?
Right, but this guy's going at the speed of a snail.
AAA's first piece of advice, fix your attitude.
We recommend that folks try to drive a little more courteously. Psychologically, when you're in traffic, you got to remind yourself you're traffic. It's not that you're trying to get through and everybody's in your way. You know, you're that somebody else.
Also, plan ahead, give yourself extra time, and don't solely rely on that GPS. Experienced Boston drivers have some more creative ideas to get around the city.
Make a car that we can go in the water. That'll solve part of the problem.
So I think I'm going to end the story by saying we'll all be driving duck boats soon.
I'd love to drive a duck boat.
In Greater Boston, Kristina, WBZ News.
Okay.
If you have a question, send us an email to questioneverything@cbsboston.com. The good news is we're stuck in traffic, but everyone's very courteous. Everyone takes it easy.
You have time to breathe deeply.
Let you in,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. That's always how it works. I do think it is noticeable, though. And now that we know that 500,000 fewer people are on public transportation, it begins to explain at least one major factor.
We both drive in the 2 o'clock hour. You would think that's a time where there's no one
traffic.
on the roads. They're everywhere.
Right. It's almost like people said, just go drive now.
Yes.
Because
Get in
you can.
Lisa and David's way.
Right. Just get right in front of them and don't let them in.